Thank you, Dr. AG and CIM Guild for jointly organizing this seminar on relevance of Christian management in post-pandemic world. I do not know whether we have moved into the post-pandemic, but we are still in the midst of it. And then Christians are called to manage today before we move into post-pandemic. I think that's very important. Well, I'm actually talking to you all from a hospital where I'm COVID positive now. So it's my own personal experience and encounter that I would like to share. Uh, Once again, on behalf of the Senate of Serampore College University, I would like to extend a warm greetings to all the friends and the resource persons who are going to help us in next 4 weeks to guide and lead us to understand what is the role of Christian management. When this COVID started, it was a kind of ignorance for all of us, and we didn't know that one. But then now, as a theological educator, when we are uh, into it, it's a state of knowledge of science, knowledge of God. So, what is important at this hour is to how do we manage our faith? Faith management is more important today because it calls us to build the faith of the people. I think that is very important. And as Christian management, how do you build the faith? I think that is very important. The second part of it, I would see, is that the health and healing management. In that, we have to believe in God and trust in science. I think that is very important. As Christian, a theological educator, I think what is important is that we need to be prudent in managing our resources, sharing our resources, expertise, technology as and infrastructures. Yeah, there is a need for us to go for a paradigm shift in understanding the future of what you call Christian management and how do you deal with all these things. Yes, I think we are in the midst of a lot of information, sometimes disinformations. That is what also creates concerns. What is important for us is to be careful in understanding, the politics and popular beliefs that are there that really kills, and then we do not know where we are heading to actually. Particularly when you think of India today, you have a lot of religious festivals, and then you have a lot of political propaganda that are going on, and we do not know where exactly the people stand when it comes to post-pandemic management. I think it is important. It is important for us as Christian Church to give the right information, right knowledge, which is very important. And we need to also build up uh, interfaith collaborations and also interfaith coalitions because this is very important. The faith communities must come together to pray and also to stand together because again, often the minorities are misunderstood actually in a larger faith context or dominant faith context. Uh, Theologically, also, we need to see it from the perspective of ethics. There is always unhealthy competitions between the pharmaceutical companies to outdo with the kind of medicines and other things that are coming, where there is a lot of research is needed, where we need to really understand, where, this kind of science and technology lead us. And then at the same time that, we need to also rely and trust in God, that God is in control of the situation and God will manage. And it is our responsibility that we uh, help the organizations which are working towards promoting, post-pandemic healing and health. They don't get into profiting or making a kind of discrimination between the South and global North. Resources may be shared equally so that all will have uh, God's resources available to them. I wish that this seminar will lead us to right knowledge of management from a Christian perspective, so that we may be able to offer to the world what is needed: the hope, the salvation, and also the eternal life. Thank you.